Welcome back to Lair. I'm Sulk, and here to bring you our next build video for Crash City. We will be building the LEGO Creator Series Corner Garage. This is kit number 10264, rated for 16 plus, with 2,569 pieces. This kit stands at 25 centimeters or 10 inches wide by 32 centimeters or 12.5 inches. So, as we said before in our previous video, we are a racing city, and every single racer knows they need a garage. Also, little two birds with one stone, comes with a gas filling station, or again, gas pumps, so it's two criteria that our city needs. So, can't wait to get started, and let's get into it. So, looking into the box first, as is mentioned before, Joe's garage, fueling station, and there's a little tow truck here. Pretty sure not included because I don't see anything else on the actual box itself. So, a little bit of false advertising, but who can blame them? Don't know what the second and third floors are for because I'm pretty sure the garage is only the bottom floor. So, going to the back of the box, you can see again little stills of life in the city, so people filling up. Has a tire machine. Looks pretty accurate actually. Oh, so second floor looks like a veterinarian, and top floor looks like a residential place. So more residential buildings. Perfect. At least it's not a bakery. So it is a modular building, so you had to go build floor by floor, and nice little roof. And let's just see how it attaches to the rest of the city. Oh yeah, forgot to mention, has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, 6 minifigures and a dog. So let's open her up. So yeah, going into it first, it is an older kit, so once again it goes into multiple bags 1 through 6, so looks like 2, 3, maybe 4 of each bag, so that's gonna be fun. It's gonna be messy. Going to the book, no forward, and it jumps pretty much straight into the instructions. So it is divvied up into 6 different parts, and yeah, pretty standard. Has again everything full color. So has 293 different sets of instructions, or 228 pages. Should be good. Can't wait to get started. And we're back 5 hours later. So, in all honesty, this was actually a pretty fun kit to build. But we will get into that when we get into our close-ups. So starting off from the bottom, we have cleared at the gas station with a little petrol pump here, which is a good reuse of the parts, where we have a whip here, and there's little two pieces here combined together to make your little squeegee. So you have a little gas tank, and then going up to the top, you see it says Joe's Garage. So again, it's actually really clean, surprisingly. I was actually never built something like this before. But again, you can see a complete driveway and everything like that, so it'll fit right into our city. And then going to the top, to the second floor, you have Dr. Jones Animal Care. So inside there. And then the biggest issue I had with kind of building it was very annoying putting all these little pieces together and trying to get it all in line. Because these double slope pieces. It was actually the first time using them as kind of the sills or just like the exterior of the building. And then going up to the third floor, you can see it has a double slopes the entire way across again. And you can see the decoration of the actual building here is pretty much two of these corner tile pieces all put together to give it its decoration, because it goes across the entire building. Going to the third floor, or the roof I mean, there's really not much to show here, except my chair and a parasol and a little garden. But the only cool thing about this roof, out of all the other ones, it actually has a roof hatch access instead of just a regular skylight, which opens up. So let's pop the roof off, and you can see it actually has a stairway leading up to the roof access. So there's a little bit of attention to detail here. So here is your main living area, which has a couch, little kitchenette, and you can see it has an old school the bunny ear TV with the bunny ear antennas I mean. Here's a little hospital bed. Couldn't even give anything luxurious because it's just pretty much reused. Like we've seen some of the beds before in all the other kits, which are all the slope tiles and everything to make it look like an actual king size bed. This is little guardrails and just flat tiles here. On the corner of this little space, you have the washroom, which is pretty much the fountain piece, and you can see one of the cylinders here is pretty much acting as a roll of toilet paper. What I find really odd about this kit here is that as a stairwell, there comes with no railings. So far, most of the ones I built at least have some kind of railing system or a banister to keep you, again, I guess the pieces from falling off. But I'm not too sure why they decided to do that. Well, here we are. Going to the actual second floor, the veterinarian area. You start from here. You got the stairway that leads down. Again, no banister. The only thing that kind of stops the figures from technically falling over would be these couches here. So here's your waiting area, which is a door that leads outside to a little balcony here. And then you have, again, the waiting area, which has two couches, a little stand for a parrot, and a coffee table, and on a vase. Well, actually no, a flower pot I mean. So you actually look closely inside here, you see an aquarium with a fish inside it. And then you actually go into where the dock works. So let's start from here. You see a little stand with all the actual tools that he needs. A rabbit on the table. And inside here is a little terrarium with a frog in it. And this part here actually doubles, I guess, as a heat lamp. Because again, as most people know, reptiles need a lot of warm light to actually live properly. So in here you see his desk with a lamp and newspaper and envelope. So going back to the main focus, the actual garage itself, which I was actually pretty impressed with. So again, the stairway leading up to here, which I find also odd because on most of the other kits, which separate the different floors because they'll be all different. Again, each floor is actually its own isolated room. So normally they actually separate. They'll put a wall here or at least another door to make sure that this main door here doesn't go into both the ground floor and the second floor. So I find it weird that they didn't actually put a wall here. But again, I'm not the designer. So underneath the stairwell, you can see a little toolbox, which is good use of parts. They're all pretty much flat tiles and studs. Then actually you can see little tools, wrenches, hammers, and it's actually on wheels. But again, the bottom of it is a regular 2x2 plate, so it actually sticks to the ground. Here you can see a tire machine, and it looks pretty real as a legit tire machine. Very good attention to detail. You can see an actual braking rod here, a little lever, and an actual legit tire on it. Going to here, you see the cash register and a rim in the window, and I guess these are miscellaneous parts. So let's actually get into the cool features about the garage. First of all, has a working hoist. Never seen this before, and it's actually really easy to assemble. Again, very easy concept if you really think about it, because it's pretty much a slide here, 45 piece here, and all you gotta do is it rides on it and lifts up the hoist. It actually can support the weight of a car. So, car goes down, car goes up. Pretty much what a hoist is supposed to do. Breaking stuff. And here, at the very front of it, we actually have a properly opening garage door. So, really easy to assemble. And, again, really good reuse of these Technic pieces, where you can actually spin it, and she opens up just like a regular garage door. So I find that actually really cool. And going to the back of the building, you pretty much have the lever system for the actual hoist, and you have, looks like just an oil pump. So these are the minifigures that come with the set. So you have obviously the mechanic, the veterinarian, and the lady mechanic, and a little biker guy, and a little kid. So 6 minifigures all together, a little mini bike, and a helmet. But the cool thing is, so it actually did come with a set, was a tow truck. So this thing here was actually ridiculously easy to put together. You can just follow the instructions. Has a little bit of Technic pieces here to make the tow truck's hook go up and down. And again, fully functional for your city. So can't really complain. Looks actually pretty nice too. Good job of hiding all the studs, minus like 4 of them. But again, this is a throw-in for something I was actually not expecting. So, yay. That just about wraps up this video here. Pretty much my final thoughts on this building is that in actuality it is a lot smaller compared to all the other buildings, because it's got to make room for this actual, again, the gas pump. Because most of the buildings I've built so far normally include, a flower shop, 4 or 5 bakeries, but again, it's just other things attached to it. But this alone is, again, a singular building. And again, it is unique too because it actually belongs on the corner. So you can't put anything here. You really have to put the roads here, or else it won't fit anywhere. So again, had really good time building this. But the most important part I found in this thing is that it gave me a good concept of actually how to build a bigger garage. Not gonna lie, our city needs one because it is gonna be a racing city, and all racers know you need to be able to tune your cars. You need to actually be able to put some work into them. Again, built, not bought. So it gave me a very good idea of what to do next for when we want to expand on Crash City itself. So, mission accomplished. So, yeah. Can't wait to actually add this to our city because, again, it hits really two very important parts. Gas and a garage. So that just about wraps everything up. Again, if you like this kind of content, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and hit that bell notification for more updates. Also, please follow us on Instagram because that's up and running. So, until next time, have fun building, y'all. Latest.